Our friends at ECYEH Region 7, Education for Children and Youth Experiencing Homelessness Program. Every child deserves school stability. We thank our friends at ECYEH Region 7. Tracy Zarola of Lewis and Freeman Real Estate, representing buyers and sellers in the Back Mountain, West Side, and all of northeastern Pennsylvania. Call Tracy if you're looking to sell your home. 570-696-0723. Buyers are out there. Don't miss yours. Tracy is a consistent top producer and is committed to making your real estate experience an easy one. When you think of buying or selling a home, think Tracy Zarola at Lewis and Freeman. We thank our friends at Chancellor Financial Trusted Advisors. Services include asset management, retirement planning, education planning, estate planning, and tax planning. Give Bob Dwyer and his team a call for a free consultation, 570-822-4475. Chancellor Financial, located on Public Square in Wilkes-Barre. McCarthy Tire Service, celebrating over 97 years, trusted to keep America rolling. McCarthy Tire Service has been there for generations and family for the highest quality in tire service and scheduled maintenance. With over 70 locations along the East Coast, our family is growing with yours. We're one of the top independent retailer dealers in the United States. You can visit us at any of our service centers in Wilkes-Barre, Hazleton, and Williamsport. Service your vehicle with a family you can trust. Make your family a part of the next generation of McCarthy Tire Service. Visit us on the web at mccarthytire.com. We'd like to thank our friends at ECYEH Region 7, Education for Children and Youth Experiencing Homelessness Program. Every child deserves school stability. We thank our friends at ECYEH Region 7. Transportation Incorporated is hiring. Check for available positions at PoconoTransportation.com. Would you like to become a school bus driver? They're among the most important members of the community and educational system. They go beyond their fundamental roles of student transportation to become leaders of their communities. Safely transport students to and from school. Support youth sports teams by transporting them to games. Dedicated to their profession and providing needed services to the North Pocono community. Have high standards of safety and professionalism to become role models. Looking to better the community you live in? Consider becoming a school bus driver. Give Pocono Transportation Incorporated a call. Established in 1936, serving the North Pocono area for over 88 years. 570-842-0480. It's PoconoTransportation.com. The Sapkowski family and the entire Pocono Transportation team wish the Trojans good luck tonight and the rest of the season. Home. Since 1908, Snowden Funeral Home has been here in our community with compassion and dignity, and 2 locations in Kingston and Shavertown. Visit them online at snowdenfuneralhome.com. From your friends at Snowden Funeral Home.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Mountaineer Stadium for tonight's matchup here on the McCarthy Tire Game of the Night. North Pocono and the Dallas area Mountaineers ready to go head-to-head tonight. North Pocono won the toss, deferred. Dallas will get the football to start this thing out. Expecting a good game tonight. Mason Richards, Carson Gibson, a couple of other guys over there, and Lawrence. I think that, I'm thinking that other captain might have been, that was Mason Richards at 72. He kind of looked a little different. And then, of course, Dallas will have A couple of guys back to receive, and that'll be Gavin Lewis. Got to get a couple of guys healthy here in the last few weeks, and Dallas has put together a few wins and looking to get a couple of more here. Week 6 of the high school football season. Greg Dolan, class act over there at North Pocono. They are in white. Dallas in blue tonight here at home. As we get ready to kick it off and get underway just after 7 o'clock here Eastern Time. Appreciate you joining us here in the John Mendola Show Network. Thank our friends, Dr. Walter Delgadio, T.C. Riley's, Snowden Funeral Home, and Pocono Transportation for helping us out, along with our regular sponsors here on the John Mendola Show Network on the McCarthy Tire Game of the Night. Dallas lined up on the sideline here watching their dudes, and it'll go right to their main man here. Gavin Lewis, left-hand side down the sideline with an escort. He's got a dude to beat in the whole contention of Pocono guys coming over as the Trojans of North Pocono converge on Lewis, but not before he gets into North Pocono territory, where it'll be first down at the 40-yard line. So a short field here for Dallas area tonight. Thank our friends at ECYEH, the homeless initiative here for Region 7. Cover a big area in helping students throughout the region. So Brady Zapaticki will be the quarterback. He wears number 11. Right-hand side, giving it to 19. He is met immediately there. Nate Malarkey, the interior line, and the linebackers of North Pocono do a good job of pursuing. Brian Jean Philippe, he's a great story. Just started playing football a couple years ago. What a great young man. Brother played at Scranton years ago. Malarkey, right-hand side, gets twisted down over on that right side after a couple of yards. So good job there by the Trojans. Got to meet these guys from North Pocono. They are all good dudes. You know, interesting stories. They got, like, you know, a bunch of seniors. You know, one's going to go into construction. One's going to go in the Navy. One's going to go into, like, machinery. Like, they all have different stories there in North Pocono. It's just so interesting to see. Not everybody's going to college, and they're all going to be successful. And a whistle. And Greg Dolan just proud of all of them and who they are and what they bring to that North Pocono community, no doubt about it. So 3rd down and 13 after the penalty here against Dallas. So they start out with the short field. Now a little longer. Zapaticki's going to look. He's got time. He steps up in the pocket. He's going to be flushed. He's rolling. He's got nothing. He is sacked and a pack back at the 44-yard line. So number 20 coming on over and making a play there. Carson Gibson, the senior, 5'11", 200 pounds. So North Pocono buttons it up after Dallas had the great kick return. So a good job by the stingy Trojan defense. Remember, only 4 teams in 4A make the playoffs. Used to be 8. They've tightened it up to 4, so this is big-time points for the playoffs. Low snap, the pressure's coming, and the guy hit his leg, and it'll be a flag and a first down coming as Laubach will just limp off. And not good for him because he is a soccer player, and he got it right on the ankle. That's a tough gig there for the senior who would like to kick at the next level, Rowan Laubach. So the offense will get it down now to the 20-something yard line after a miscue. Yes, the pressure was on, but they got to Laubach and hit him in the ankle, and he's banged up there. They're going to talk to the trainer and see how bad it is. As the official picks up the flag and kind of starts walking forward. Thank our friends at Pocono Transportation, Snowden Funeral Home, Dr. Walter Delgadio. He's got a new team, Dr. Delgadio, still at the same great location. on River Street in Plains. He travels a little bit too. And T.C. Riley's. So first down, Dallas. So they're saying that roughing the kicker, and then the fumble, they're taking the fumble and not taking the penalty, and that's kind of how it all worked out to get this kind of field position. But I don't think there was going to be much of a difference if I was reading it right. Scissor action, flat, and nice pressure by the linebacker. And this guy is a ball player, Evan Wolf. He is a junior, 6'2", 210 pounds. Papa Bear used to coach at Western Wayne, now the defensive coordinator for the North Pocono Trojans. Wanted to see his son play. And everybody talking about what he could bring to the table. Evan Wolf, a junior, coming off the edge here. They'll give it on the left-hand side, and nice job by number 11 in run support over there. That was Cole West. He's a sophomore, 6'2", 190 pounds for Coach Dolan. So the Trojans being stingy, and again, you got a former head coach, Randy Wolf, the defensive coordinator, so he knows what Dallas is going to dial up. They're going to throw it in the flat. They're all going to pursue, and Gavin Lewis gets hit immediately over there by Wolf. Man, he's playing some good football, mama. 9:13 on the clock here in quarter number one. Here in the John Mendola Show Network, it is the McCarthy Tire game of the night. So Laba hobbles on out there. Looks like he's going to do a field goal attempt from back here at the 31. So it'll be a 41-yard attempt. So Rowan Laba, the senior kicker, got dinged up there on the punt. And now a high snap, and the kick is up plenty of distance, and he bangs this one through. Would have been good from 50. Rowan Laba, 8:36 on the clock. We'll take a timeout. We'll be right back.
Transportation Incorporated is hiring. Check for available positions at PoconoTransportation.com. Would you like to become a school bus driver? They're among the most important members of the community and educational system. They go beyond their fundamental roles of student transportation to become leaders of their communities. Safely transport students to and from school. Support youth sports teams by transporting them to games. Dedicated to their profession and providing needed services to the North Pocono community. Have high standards of safety and professionalism to become role models. Looking to better the
We are back. Laba kicks that one down the sideline. It does go out, and that will bring the penalty flag. So 8:36 here in quarter number one. Dallas takes a 3-0 lead. Laba still gimping just a bit. So we'll get to see the North Pocono offense here for the first time tonight. So they'll shift Wolf over as the tight end on the opposite side. And they run the football, and going forward a couple yards, there is a nice effort there by North Pocono. All right, we are back. So a little run over there by Brady Lavery. Now they'll fake it and roll this way. Chase Zimmerman. He gets biffled. They hold on to a chicken leg there, and then 3-4 guys come over. And a tough play there, but helping lead the charge, number 54, Clark Van Orden. So the Dallas defense stepping up here as Randy Wolf gets his play into his quarterback. A little side huddle action. I've got Chris Izernia, Chris, senior receiver, out here. They're throwing over to the left sideline and nothing doing there as they threw high. Dylan Castor, a junior, on that offensive line. For North Pocono, talk a little bit more about the Trojans here as the night moves along. They'll be in a punting situation. Dallas showing 10 dudes at the line, and they're bringing the house right now. Here they come after it, and they got close. Malarkey, but it'll be all alone back there. Plenty of room on the one side. He goes the other way, and it's down to the 40-yard line. The ball comes loose at the end. Not sure what that story is. No call on anything. It looks like it's going to be Dallas football at about the 41-yard line with 6:59 to go here in quarter number 1. So there's some big games going on tonight. We'll talk about some of these games here as the night moves along. But right now we're here at Mountaineer Stadium for tonight's game. Dallas in the gun. Zapaticki running on the right-hand side. He is piled up over there, and the Trojans in North Pocono getting ferocious. So they trail by 3 after Laba hit a 41-yard field goal. One more day of the Bloomsburg Fair tomorrow. Some people, hey, they get the night off. They're there tonight. Running again. Boy, impressed with North Pocono's physicality thus far. They're coming up and smacking, and it just seems like the Wolf Kid is in on just about every tackle. He is a physical player right now for the Trojans. Bring a few dudes out and a few dudes in with 6:09 on the clock. Third down, 3 receivers over to the left. No adjustment here for North Pocono. They're going to throw it in the flat. Malarkey, if he could get outside that guy, he cannot. So coming up there was number 11, West. Quickly, Cole West helped force it, and then he had some help back there, and Cole West will go back to receive the punt. Laba with a banger. West puts the hand up for the fair catch. He gets it about the 22. It'll be 1st and 10 here with 5:19 to go in quarter number 1. 3-0 Dallas. This could be a defensive affair. Don't know how many points we're going to see the way the Trojans are playing defense. But Dallas played some good defense on that first drive as well. So let's see what we got. Everything's saying it's supposed to rain. So earlier today, it's like, 6%, 7%. You know, this might be one of those situations where it's, you know, the rain is showing on the radar, but it ain't coming down. Like, it's like around, but it's not falling. So right now we're in good shape. Nobody's really prepared with an umbrella, but it was saying like 80, 90% at this time, and it ain't happening. Here comes Dallas. Trojans get wrangled up there on the outside. Great job defensively there by the Mountaineers. Geske, part of that defense as North Pocono couldn't get anything going. McCarthy Tire Game of the Night. Appreciate you joining us tonight. They'll send Wolf out on the far left side. One-on-one matchup there. And the snap is low, and then we get a whistle here with a flag at the 4:34 mark. Trojans have a false start. Scranton takes the lead over Valley View tonight by 7. Crestwood leads Pittston area. Little scissor action right on the football. Here are the Trojans, and they get out to the 24-yard line maybe, but it's going to bring up 3rd down and long here for North Pocono. Physical game so far with 3:46 to go here in the first. As North Pocono hits the huddle with 15 seconds on the play clock. Should be plenty of time here to get this off. Quarterback looking around here. They will snap it. They'll look to throw. They throw a fireball out there in the flat. Picked off. It is. And down the sideline go the Mountaineers. It's going to be a pick 6. So a beautiful play by number 23 for the Dallas Mountaineers, Gavin Lewis. Here it is, looking to the flat, throws a fireball, but Lewis bobbles it for a second, and then is just all back mountain real estate. Tracy Zarola from Lewis and Freeman. She's smiling over there. Problem right now is the Mountaineers have a guy down on that far right-hand side. I'm not sure who it is, but hopefully they're okay. 3:19 on the clock. We'll take a quick timeout, and we'll be back here on the John Mendola Show Network, the McCarthy Tire Game of the Night.
Our friends at ECYEH Region 7, Education for Children and Youth Experiencing Homelessness Program. Every child deserves school stability. We thank our friends at ECYEH Region 7. Tracy Zarola of Lewis and Freeman Real Estate, representing buyers and sellers in the Back Mountain, West Side, and all of northeastern Pennsylvania. Call Tracy if you're looking to sell your home. 570-696-0723. Buyers are out there. Don't miss yours. Tracy is a consistent top producer and is committed to making your real estate experience an easy one. When you think of buying or selling a home, think Tracy Zarola at Lewis and Freeman. We thank our friends at Chancellor Financial Trusted Advisors. Services include asset management, retirement planning, education planning, estate planning, and tax planning. Give Bob Dwyer and his team a call for a free consultation, 570-822-4475. Chancellor Financial, located on Public Square in Wilkes-Barre. McCarthy Tire Service, celebrating over 97 years, trusted to keep America rolling. McCarthy Tire Service has been there for generations and family for the highest quality in tire service and scheduled maintenance. With over 70 locations along the East Coast, our family is growing with yours. We're one of the top independent retailer dealers in the United States. You can visit us at any of our service centers in Wilkes-Barre, Hazleton, and Williamsport. Service your vehicle with a family you can trust. Make your family a part of the next generation of McCarthy Tire Service. Visit us on the web at mccarthytire.com. We'd like to thank our friends at ECYEH Region 7, Education for Children and Youth Experiencing Homelessness Program. Every child deserves school stability. We thank our friends at ECYEH Region 7.
Well, you're back here in Mountaineer Stadium. Cole Regal, the tight end, got hurt on that play. Slow walk-off. His teammates concerned. No doubt he's under the tent right now. Hopefully he is okay, but that's a tough one. A leg injury and penalty against Dallas. Actually, a legal hit was called, but I thought he pointed towards Dallas. Kick is up and good. 10-0. 3:19 on the clock, first quarter. We'll be back here on the McCarthy Tire Game of the Night.
Funeral Home. Since 1908, Snowden Funeral Home has been here in our community with compassion and dignity, and 2 locations in Kingston and Shavertown. Visit them online at snowdenfuneralhome.com. From your friends at Snowden Funeral Home.
Back at it here at Mountaineer Stadium in the first quarter. So that penalty did go against Dallas. That was right. It was just portrayed the wrong way. So Regal under the tent, getting looked at. This kick by Laba will be taken all the way back at the 15-yard line, bounced around for a half a second there. Dallas trying to do what they could, but meandering through, and still on his feet is number 21, Joe Brisky. And Brisky sounds like something good to eat. Joe Brisky gets that all the way into Mountaineer territory. His teammates were talking about his talent. Brisky is just a 9th grader, 5'11", a $180. He brings something special, and there's something special for you. That could be on the menu tomorrow at the Bloomsburg Fair. Give me 2 Briskies, 2 Briskies. I don't know what that means, but it sounds good. Maybe I'm just hungry. You know, I'm thinking about food right now. Maybe I'm thinking about T.C. Riley's. Man, they got some delicious food. I wonder if I'll have time after the game, kind of stop by before the Friday night football blitz. If it all works out, this game goes at a fast pace. Possible. Motion towards the North Pocono bench. They'll run the football. Good yardage here for the Trojans down to the 38-yard line. Is that Brisky? What was Brisky? Brisky feeling a little bit after that carry. He's like, this hurts or that hurts. Yeah. 9th grader playing varsity sports. Take a couple shots, right? But that's all part of it. He's a big boy here. He can handle it. We'll send a guy in motion again. Brisky evades a tackler, too, and he bulldozes over a would-be tackler for a first down for the Trojans of North Pocono. Good sportsmanship there by the Wolf kid, picking up one of the Dallas dudes. 2:22 here in this first quarter. Scranton Prep leads by a touchdown. Crestwood leads by a touchdown. A couple of scores we'll get to you here early. Cole West out to the left-hand side, I backfield. Brisky going full force ahead to the 30-yard line where 3 Mountaineers lower the toe boom there. Geske in on the tackle. And, of course, number 54, Clark Van Orden. 5'8", a $185. Second down at about 7. Beautiful night for high school football once again. Saying it's going to rain. It ain't raining right now. We'll keep it that way right now here in the back mountain, here at Mountaineer Stadium. They'll bring a guy towards the Dallas sideline now. But they'll fake it this way, and they'll say, something ain't right there. I think we're going to get a motion penalty. It's going to back up North Pocono. They had a guy in the flat there that was going to be open. So a false starter. So Dallas better make an adjustment on whatever that play was, because that looked like that was going to be a home run. $1:22, first quarter. 10 zipperoni right now, Dallas, but North Pocono playing tough. Again, a pick six, a field goal. Brisky on the right-hand side in the slot. They're going to fake it that way, and they're going to run the football on the left-hand side. The quarterback's got plenty of room and gets right near a first down. So good carry by number 12 there for the North Pocono Trojans, Chase Zimmerman at 5'10", $1.65. They're going to say it's third down, a little itsy-bitsy spider here with 36 seconds to go. Right-hand side and met right near that first down marker is the running back, Brisky. They're going to say fourth down and short. The official? Nope. Frank Galicki is still eagle-eyed. He can see from Macanaqua and says that is a chain gang mover. First down, end of the first quarter, 10-0 Dallas. North Pocono driving. We'll be back here on the McCarthy Tire Game of the Night.
Our friends at ECYEH Region 7, Education for Children and Youth Experiencing Homelessness Program. Every child deserves school stability. We thank our friends at ECYEH Region 7. Tracy Zarola of Lewis and Freeman Real Estate, representing buyers and sellers in the Back Mountain, West Side, and all of northeastern Pennsylvania. Call Tracy if you're looking to sell your home. 570-696-0723. Buyers are out there. Don't miss yours. Tracy is a consistent top producer and is committed to making your real estate experience an easy one. When you think of buying or selling a home, think Tracy Zarola at Lewis and Freeman. We thank our friends at Chancellor Financial Trusted Advisors. Services include asset management, retirement planning, education planning, estate planning, and tax planning. Give Bob Dwyer and his team a call for a free consultation, 570-822-4475. Chancellor Financial, located on Public Square in Wilkes-Barre. McCarthy Tire Service, celebrating over 97 years, trusted to keep America rolling. McCarthy Tire Service has been there for generations and family for the highest quality in tire service and scheduled maintenance. With over 70 locations along the East Coast, our family is growing with yours. We're one of the top independent retailer dealers in the...
We are back here at Mountaineer Stadium, right-hand side, making some headway and still on his feet. Number 2 for North Pocono, that is Brady Lavery. They felt, Greg Dolan, that they had a household or a stable full of running backs, whatever you want to call it. And they're going to have first down and goal here as North Pocono driving the football here on the Mountaineers. So you look at this squad, and you're like, man, this team look like they could play with anybody here, North Pocono. They're lining it up toe-to-toe here. Send a guy in motion to pull number 55, and they will waltz into the end zone. That is a touch me down for the Trojans. Lavery, score it. And North Pocono strikes. Here comes the extra point. Kick is up, and it's through. 10-7 the score, 11:18 on the clock. Second quarter, we'll be back. So Sam Magnotta will kick it off. He's the guy who put the extra point through that made it 10-7, 11:18 on the clock. I want to thank our friends at Mendocino's. Of course, they are big North Pocono fans up there in Daleville, Covington Township. Great food, great people at Mendocino's. If you're a North Pocono fan. In the meantime, T.C. Riley's here in the back mountain sponsoring tonight's game. Fantastic pizza, wings, the burgers, you name it. T.C. Riley's. A little booter down to about the 10-yard line, and here comes the Mountaineers of Dallas running long ways. Mason out to the 39-yard line, or so it seems. So Tice Mason, 5'8", $140, showing a little bit of wheels. But we got a yellow hanky that's going to say holding, and will back up the Mountaineers. Get to some scores tonight. Scranton holding on against Valley View. Scranton Prep, a couple touchdowns better than Pop-Back. Western Wayne has scored. They're over Honesdale, Wyoming area over Berwick. Trail leading the Pizza Boys of Old Forge. Riverside over Susquehanna. Mid-Valley on top of West Side Story. How do you like your deer meat? Dunmore. 2 touchdowns better than Lakeland. Crestwood has scored against Pittston area. And no score yet with Lake Lehman and Nanticoke. Wilkes-Barre Hazleton, no score. Carbondale area leads by a touchdown. And looks like Executive Education leading Wyoming Valley West. Receivers to each side. Zapatiki. Going to keep it left-hand side. Zapatiki ran into somebody, but a flag comes flying in. And this might be in the area of Dallas. Some kind of movement up front or holding. Lined up. Offsides. Official putting that flag back in. Greg Dolan wait for the explanation so he could decide what he's going to do. Holding Dallas. Push him back, way back. That's what I heard Dolan say from here. Lip synced. Old Wyoming area guy. Drilled to be the head man there at North Pocono. West Scranton has struck the scoreboard against Mid-Valley, so that's a tight one right now. Those two, neck and neck. Dallas from their own end zone. Geske. Got to go the distance. Water boy over there in on the tackle for the Trojans. Ada McGuire. Zimmerman there as well. 10:33 on the clock. We're running the football a bunch so far tonight with these two squads. This thing may go down to the wire. The way this is playing out right now, these are two good football teams. Zapatiki looking. He's got his guy, overshoots him across the middle. Had Lewis down that left-hand side, had Mason on the right-hand side. Rich Manello excited about this freshman class. A lot of good athletes here. Knows that there's bright things to come as the season moves along and as the years move along here at Dallas. Zapatiki looks one way, nobody. They're chasing, throws it out in the flat. High, picked off, almost. Had it out towards Gavin Lewis. Bounced around a bit, 10:06. And 4th down coming up. North Pocono will have a chance to try and take the lead here in this second quarter. Booter. Fair catch. West right at the 48, maybe the 49-yard line. 1st and 10. Let's do it again. North Pocono coming out. Dallas led 10-0 at the end of the first quarter, but it is now North Pocono on the scoreboard and ready for a short drive here. They've been able to run the football. Wolf will switch sides as the tight end. He'll send the guy in motion, try to get an advantage over towards the Trojan sideline. Reverse the action. And here comes West. Left side, and ankle tackled over there and pushed out late. And not a smart play there by Dallas at the last second to push out number 11, but there was no call. But Mike Lewis, wearing that brace, number 9, you got to be careful there. Mike, usually pretty heady player. Obviously, hoping just to see him back on the field is good. Right-hand side will go Cole West. He'll be out there with his buddy. It is Chris Isernia. Right-hand side. And throw the freshman in there, 21, Joe Brisky. Gets back to about the 49, line of scrimmage, 3rd down and 10. 9:29 on the clock, second quarter here in the Pack Mountain. Pace of this game could set up for a little T.C. Riley's post-game pickup. You know, Angelina's excited about that. She likes them hot, those wings. Right side, number 5 spins around, doesn't get a whole lot. Big pile up there in the middle, but they gave it to Josiah Gray. And it'll be a punting situation here as both teams playing some stout defense coming up off the pile. Number 56 and number 19. So Malarkey wears 19. Zach Williams, 56. Big, high boot. It's a knuckleball. And juggled there. It was a great kick because the knuckleball was working. And then finally hauling that in was number 24 for the Dallas Mountaineers, Logan Geske. It'll be first down and 10 here for Dallas with 8:25 to go. Thank our friends at T.C. Riley's, located here in the Back Mountain, Snowden Funeral Home, Dr. Walter Delgadio, and Pocono Transportation. They're hiring drivers. Visit our friends at Pocono Transportation. Scranton leading Valley View 14-6. So the Knights take the lead. Back. Trail 21-7 over the Pizza Boys of Old Forge. Tunkhannock has a 7-0 lead right now over Hanover area. Hazleton area leads Wilkes-Barre area by 6. So North Pocono playing some tough defense over there. Well, they get it to Lewis, but not a whole bunch there. With a frame of Wolf, 31. That linebacker, man, he's got the right frame, good body there, and there's a boo-boo step across there by North Pocono. That should be 5 easies here for Dallas as they'll march forward and make 3rd down a little bit better there. 3rd down and 3. Couple of receivers over to the right-hand side. One over to the left. It'll be Zapatiki and Geske right by each other. 4-man front. The lone linebacker is Wolf. It'll be Zapatiki on Wolf, and a couple of guys going forward. It's right near that first down marker. And I think he's going to have enough to have the first down. Chain gang is a moving forward. The clock is a rolling. 7:12 on the clock here in the Back Mountain in the second quarter. North Pocono gets a little switcherooski here late. An illegal substitution or false start on Dallas. So North Pocono gets the benefits there of Dallas moving as they were still substituting some guys. Riverside leading Susquehanna by a couple of scores tonight. Zapaticki looks. He's got a guy in a go route, missed him. But they complete it down that left sideline to another dude. Dallas lining up quickly after the long completion. Across the middle, guy wide open. Completion down to the 22-yard line. Gavin Lewis, now the passing game, opening up here for Dallas. 6:22 on the clock. Zapaticki looking. He's rolling now. And out towards the sideline, nothing. Second down. Little Ebenezer Sneezer up here in the press box, working through it. 6:11 on the clock. 10-7 Dallas. Lots of substitutions going on. Trying to get that right matchup. 2 receivers and 2 receivers. Zapaticki moved his hands and thought he got the guy from North Pocono to jump, although I thought you're not supposed to, move your hands, but I don't know, they would have called it on Zapaticki anyway on that. Just trying to snap his hands to get the ball out in the flat as his guy. A guy sat well out there in the flat, and then they unload on the Dallas receiver. So 5 came up to lay the toe boom there, Josiah Gray, the junior. And here comes that rain that wasn't supposed to happen, and now it is happening. So kind of surprising everybody. Nobody has any umbrellas up right now. Like, wait, hey, where's this rain coming from? Said 6%, 7%. Well, yeah, there's that rain that I didn't believe might be coming, but they said 80, 90%. The Dallas fans like, hey, did you bring an umbrella? There's going to be a bunch of guys that are getting in trouble tonight, I think. You didn't bring the umbrella. Come on. I told you it might rain. As long as we don't get in trouble. We're here in the booth right now. We're okay. I think we're setting up all right. A couple of receivers to each side. Zapaticki straight forward and runs through and get popped over there. And that's Josiah Gray again on the hit. He likes to smack a little bit. Not bad there for North Pocono. 5:30 on the clock here. North Pocono still trying to get personnel in. They look like they were offsides, and now we'll get a whistle. North Pocono with the illegal substitution. So Randy Wolf in that defense, they can't get guys in quick enough. Dallas is trying to outpace them. And it's working right now as getting North Pocono on a boo-boo. Mountaineers with a sideline warning. So here comes Dallas right now over the 6-yard line is where they're going to have first down and about 5. Zapaticki ran into a wall, but he sneaks on through and he gets in for the touch me down. Is he in? He's right near, and he is. Touchdown, D-A-L-L-A-S, Dallas. And Dallas takes a 16-7 lead. Here comes the extra point with 5:13 to go here in the first half. Laba out of the Malarkey hold. Up and good, 17-7. We'll be back. McCarthy Tire Game of the Night.
These Pub and Inn, 405 Carverton Road in the Back Mountain. Delicious food, family-friendly, dine-in and take-out. Specializing in Sicilian pizza, tasty burgers and cheesesteaks, and scrumptious wings and strombolis. Check them out on Facebook. Call them to place your order, 570-696-2500. Visit T.C. Riley's, Carverton Road in the Back Mountain. Dallas alum Dr. Walter Delgadio with Wayne Memorial Urology, with offices in Wilkes-Barre and Honesdale. Located at 670 South River Street, Suite 301, 570-266-8543. Dr. Walter Delgadio with Wayne Memorial Urology. Same care, new alliance. Dr. Delgadio wishes the Dallas Mountaineers the best of luck the rest of the season.
Following the touchdown, it'll be Laba all the way back to the end zone, and it is a touchback. 5:13 on the clock, 17-7 to Dallas Mountaineers in front here. We thank our friends at T.C. Riley's, Noted Funeral Home, Dr. Walter Delgadio, and Pocono Transportation. Still everything on the table here tonight. Don't think Dallas is just going to run away with this thing. I think North Pocono is a quality opponent. Crestwood still leading the Patriots of Pittston area by 7. Carbondale has gone up 2 scores against Montrose. We'll get to some other scores here as the night moves along, and Lackawanna Trail all over Old Forge. Out in the flat, completion. It is about 7 yards out there for North Pocono. So Paul Crew wearing 22. No, it's Michael Stout. No longest yard here. 4:57 on the clock. Stout, a junior, 5'11", 200 pounds. Two receivers over to the left-hand side now in an I backfield. Remember this freshman, Joe Brisky. Joe Brisky, first me down, and a big flag going up there. Was that a face mask at the end? Personal foul going against Dallas, 15 yards. So it'll be all the way to the 48-yard line here with 4:34 to go. Mid-Valley has taken a 21-6 lead over West Side Story. Rain still coming down, just recently started here in the Back Mountain. We'll send a guy in motion, and they will roll. And the Waggle King is there, but it's almost picked off. They looked for the tight end who was going deep. Malarkey had a gimme, and he overthought it, and it just kind of slipped through his hands. That was such a present. It was like, oh, man. Nate will be mad at himself on that one, a senior, but that happens. I think he jumped, didn't have to, and just like, you know, those plays happen. But they're going big time for Randy Wolf's kid. 4:15 on the clock. Bring a guy in motion again. Backside, and he gets biffled over there. What a hit by Geske. Laid the toe boom on that one. Third down. You got a chunk play, and then you got a penalty, and then you get some stuff that's going the other way. Somehow, if you have to go to the bathroom here at halftime, you're going to get wet because it's raining. But if you're sitting in the stands, you're getting wet right now. The umbrellas are up on the other side from North Pocono. They prepared well. a fake me. The quarterback's running the football. He's got plenty of room. He's got good distance, and he's in the Mountaineer territory for a first down. Zimmerman. Chase Zimmerman showing his legs. Ball spotted at the 36 with 3:21 to go here in the half. We'll get to some more scores here as we move along tonight. Right side, Brisky gets upended over there. Geske. I think Regal's still sitting on that bench. We have a timeout on the field. We're going to take a quick timeout for that injury. We'll be back here on the McCarthy Tire Game of the Night.
He's Pub & Inn, 405 Carverton Road in the Back Mountain. Delicious food, family-friendly, dine-in and take-out. Specializing in Sicilian pizza, tasty burgers and cheesesteaks, and scrumptious wings and strombolis. Check them out on Facebook. Call in to place your order, 570-696-2500. Visit T.C. Riley's, Carverton Road in the Back Mountain. Dallas alum Dr. Walter Delgadio with Wayne Memorial Urology, with offices in Wilkes-Barre and Honesdale. Located at 670 South River Street, Suite 301, 570-266-8543. Dr. Walter Delgadio with Wayne Memorial Urology. Same care, new alliance. Dr. Delgadio wishes the Dallas Mountaineers the best of luck the rest of the season.
North Pocono's Brisky, a ninth grader. Hopefully he's okay. He's coming off slowly. He's been running hard tonight. Impressed with Brisky thus far. And again, they have several running backs they can lean on, but Brisky has been going at it. Not afraid to go full speed ahead. Receivers to each side. Second down here for the Trojans. 3 minutes on the clock in the first half. Play action. Nice job by the quarterback. It's Zimmerman. He's got a lane. He's running the football well. He gets pushed hard, but gets positive yardage as Van Orden runs the field well there. 1st and 10. North Pocono. 2:49 and counting. So Chase Zimmerman, the sophomore quarterback, saying he only weighs 165. He looks a little bigger than that. Receivers to each side. Offset I. They pull the guard. They'll run it on the right-hand side. Scampering through is number 2, Brady Lavery, senior. Lavery gets, 4 or 5 yards. It's going to be second down. 17-7 is the count. The clock approaching 2 minutes. It'll be under 2 minutes by the time they get this snap off. North Pocono just lining up in that huddle. Now 4 to 5 yards deep. Right side, Lavery again. Right near the first down marker. Van Orden, he's a quiet guy, but is in on a bunch of tackles. $1:35 on the clock. It is 3rd down and 1 here in this first half. I backfield here, North Pocono. Quick adjustment. Quarterback keeps it. He gets stopped momentarily. Goes forward. He might have enough for that first down. $1:14. So a first down and goal. They drop the sticks, and now North Pocono has plenty of time and plenty of real estate to finish it off here. Down 17-7. Cole West, could he be the guy over here on the right side? He comes in motion. And oh boy, we got a timeout. Nope, offsides, Dallas. You'll take that all day long if you're North Pocono. That's monstrous there for the Trojans. They're going to run this same play, maybe? 50 seconds. Bring West in motion. We'll roll the guy out. The flat's wide open. He's going to throw it back across the green. He's got the touchdown. So North Pocono had plenty of options there, and they convert the TD. So 40 on the reception. Nico DeSantis, 6 foot, 195 pounds, 17-9 now, with the extra point pending. And that kick is up and through. 17-10. 42 seconds on the clock. We'll be back here in the McCarthy Tire Game of the Night.
Home. Since 1908, Snowden Funeral Home has been here in our community with compassion and dignity, and 2 locations in Kingston and Shavertown. Visit them online at snowdenfuneralhome.com. From your friends at Snowden Funeral Home.
Seconds on the clock. It is 17-14. 17-14. The 1, I guess, is burned out on the scoreboard. 17-4 would be an awfully odd score. I don't know if I've ever seen a 4 before. But 17-14 the score. Good thing I don't make mistakes around here. Say hi to my friend Brian Jardine, hanging out at home with a warm meal and a cold drink, living life. Here comes the kick for the Trojans. Sam Magnotta. Dallas solves it. Will get up across the 30. And guy's moving his feet, and the other guy's holding on for dear life there. 35 seconds. So Dallas, what do you do here? Run the football. You go up top once. These North Pocono Trojans aren't going to lay down, that's for sure. Two receivers to each side. North Pocono now backing up a little bit like, hey, they might go up top. You just don't know. They get a guy to jump and get a 5 free yarder. They'll take it here with 35 seconds to go. Hook and ladder. Go route. Run the football. What do you got here? Run the football. Geske goes straight forward. 27 seconds. Remember who gets the football in the second half? It is North Pocono. Timeout on the field. Dallas will take a timeout as well. We'll be back here on the McCarthy Tire Game of the Night.
Transportation Incorporated is hiring. Check for available positions at PoconoTransportation.com. Would you like to become a school bus driver? They're among the most important members of the community and educational system. They go beyond their fundamental roles of student transportation to become leaders of their communities. Safely transport students to and from school. Support youth sports teams by transporting them to games. Dedicated to their profession and providing needed services to the North Pocono community. Have high standards of safety and professionalism to become role models. Looking to better the community you live in? Consider becoming a school bus driver. Give Pocono Transportation Incorporated a call. Established in 1936, serving the North Pocono area for over 88 years. 570-842-0480. It's Pocono Transportation.
All right, we are back. And Dallas decides to throw it in the flat and see what they can do. Malarkey with a burst. Malarkey with a burst. He's going to take this to the house. There's no flags. 13 seconds. A little dinker. And it goes 64 yards to pay dirt. How did Nate Malarkey outrace everybody and their brother? There is Nate Malarkey. And speed kills. And Malarkey. House music all night long. That is ridiculous for the Dallas Mountaineers to finish it off in a play that was kind of safe, but maybe they said they could take it to the house. Rich Manello happy with that, 23-14, and the extra point pending here. And it's a no-goer. They're going to run it on that right-hand side, dink it over, and it's a Scorby for two. Malarkey again. Malarkey showing some hero stuff, but guess what? We got a flag down. We got a holding, lineman downfield. What do we got here? Something's coming up. As that looked good for DALLAS, but a guy downfield. And can you really be downfield on an extra point? I guess. Rich Manello might say, how's he downfield on that? So that'll just back him up, and they'll try the extra point here. $25 sounded good for Dallas, but they'll try for 24 now again. So the first half was flying by, and then we had a couple little things happen here in the last few minutes, and it's changed a little bit. And now it'll be the extra point here for Dallas. Kick is up, and it is throw. 24-14, 10 seconds on the clock. Back at Mountaineer Stadium coming up. Dallas to kick off after the touchdown. Malarkey. It is Laba on the kick. Jimmy the roller. Bounces high. It is a perfect kick, and West gets his hands on the ball. He's dangerous. And West goes forward out across the 30-yard line. 2 seconds on the clock, so we'll get a playoff here for North Pocono. They could try to go up top. They've got guys that could get the job done as well. Well, North Pocono in a situation where it's like, okay, we're just going to sit back and do what we do here, and that'll do it. And they will. So the halftime score, 24-14, Dallas in front here over North Pocono. We thank T.C. Riley's, Dr. Walter Delgadio, Snowden Funeral Home, Pocono Transportation. And again, it is the McCarthy Tire Game of the Night. And our sponsors here in the John Mendola Show Network will be back here at Mountaineer Stadium.
East Main Street in Wilkes-Barre, across from the casino. Fans, it's hard to find a place with a home-cooked taste. Open 7 days a week and 24 hours on the weekends for good food and the convenience of being open when your belly is hungry. Visit Dee's Diner tonight. Personal injury lawyers, Comets Law. Comets Law Firm is a full-service law firm serving clients throughout the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, with particular emphasis on the greater Wilkes-Barre and Scranton area. But they also service Allentown, Philadelphia, State College, Pottsville, and Harrisburg. Personal injury, motor vehicle accidents, medical malpractice, family law. Call Personal Injury Lawyers, Comets Law, 570-829-1111. CometsLaw.com for Jonathan Comets and his team of lawyers. Manuka Subaru, it's all we do. Open Monday through Thursday from 9 to 7. Fridays 9 to 5 and Saturdays 9 to 1. Located at 4141 Bernie Ave in Moosic. The Ascent, Forester, Crosstrek, Legacy, and Impreza. You can call them toll free. 888-903-8015 or visit them online. ManukaSubaru.com. For Manuka Subaru, it's all we do. We'd like to thank our local State Farm insurance agents. Frank Sirocach, located at 186 East Tioga Street in Tunkhannock. Call 570-836-4000 for Frank Sirocach. In Dunmore, talk to Jen Ricky Abeloff. She's located at 115 West Drinker Street in Dunmore, 570-342-9626. And in the Back Mountain, Melissa Walter, located at 1934 Memorial Highway in Shavertown. Call Melissa at 570-675-6960. Those are your local State Farm insurance agents that support the John Mendola Show. And we'd like to thank our friends at Sharp Seal Coat and Stripe. 570-262-5540 for Tim Pilch and his team at Sharp Seal Coat and Stripe. McCarthy Tire Service, celebrating over 97 years, trusted to keep America rolling. McCarthy Tire Service has been there for generations of family for the highest quality in tire service and scheduled maintenance. With over 70 locations along the East Coast, our family is growing with yours. We're one of the top independent retailer dealers in the United States. You can visit us at any of our service centers in Wilkes-Barre, Hazleton, and Williamsport. Service your vehicle with a family you can trust. Make your family a part of the next generation of McCarthy Tire Service. Visit us on the web at McCarthyTire.com. Visit our friends at our Carol and Janelle and the Takeaway Kitchen, home of the famous Old Forge Pizza in the pizza capital of the world at 443 South Main Street. In business since 1962. 570-457-5555. You can visit them online at ourcarolandjanelle.com and the famous Takeaway Kitchen. Sharper Embroidery and Screen Printing, 570-714-3617. Custom screen printing and embroidery, 35 plus years experience in the apparel decorating industry. Multicolor embroidery, logo design, teamwear, corporate apparel. Visit our showroom at 1081 Main Street in Swarsville or give us a call, 570-714-3617, or visit us online at sharperembroidery.com. Visit Detailed Assets Auto Spa, located on 295 South River Street in Plains, located across from Bakery Delight. For premier auto detailing services in the area, choose Detailed Assets Auto Spa. They offer full rejuvenation enhancement, ceramic coating, wheel coating, glass coating, and more. 570-899-2254. Brian Frisbee will take care of your car. 570-899-2254 for Detailed Assets Auto Spa. We'd like to thank our friends at ECYEH Region 7, Education for Children and Youth Experiencing Homelessness Program. Every child deserves school stability. We thank our friends at ECYEH Region 7. Tracy Zarola of Lewis and Freeman Real Estate, representing buyers and sellers in the Back Mountain, West Side, and all of northeastern Pennsylvania. Call Tracy if you're looking to sell your home. 570-696-0723. Buyers are out there. Don't miss yours. Tracy is a consistent top producer and is committed to making your real estate experience an easy one. When you think of buying or selling a home, think Tracy Zarola at Lewis and Freeman. We thank our friends at Chancellor Financial Trusted Advisors. Services include asset management, retirement planning, education planning, estate planning, and tax planning. Give Bob Dwyer and his team a call. For a free consultation, 570-822-4475. Chancellor Financial, located on Public Square in Wilkes-Barre. McCarthy Tire Service, celebrating over 97 years, trusted to keep America rolling. McCarthy Tire Service has been there for generations of family for the highest quality in tire service and scheduled maintenance. With over 70 locations along the East Coast, our family is growing with yours. We're one of the top independent retailer dealers in the United States. You can visit us at any of our service centers in Wilkes-Barre, Hazleton, and Williamsport. Service your vehicle with a family you can trust. Make your family a part of the next generation of McCarthy Tire Service. Visit us on the web at mccarthytire.com. We'd like to thank our friends at ECYEH Region 7, Education for Children and Youth Experiencing Homelessness Program. Every child deserves school stability. We thank our friends at ECYEH Region 7. At Green Valley Landscaping Incorporated, we do commercial, residential, roadside improvements, landscape maintenance, hydro seeding, and irrigation. Our goal is to provide results that exceed our clients' expectations. Located on Reese Street in Plains, give us a call, 570-824-TREE. That's 824-8733 for Green Valley Landscaping Incorporated. No job too big or too small. Athletic Republic with 2 locations in Dallas and Moosic. Sports performance training for athletes. Gain an advantage by getting faster, stronger, more agile, and more powerful. Fitness classes for active adults. Functional, full body fitness that enables you to get more out of life. So visit our sports performance training in Moosic at 3356 Burney Avenue and in Dallas at 220 East Center Hill Road. For Moosic, call 570-346-2929 and in Dallas, 570-675-2600. Sports performance training for athletes at Athletic Republic with Dallas and Moosic locations. Mendocino's Pizzeria Ristorante, located in the ShopRite Plaza, Route 502 in Covington Township, 570-842-2070. You can visit them online. It is mendocinospizza.com. Like us on Facebook and Instagram, serving the North Pocono community for over 37 years. 570-842-2070. Mendocino's Pizzeria Ristorante. Monk Heating and Air Conditioning, servicing our community since 1917, providing professional service to Eastern and Central Pennsylvania for 4 generations. We specialize in residential and light commercial installations, replacements, and service of air conditioning and heating equipment. 24-hour emergency service, residential and commercial, retrofit and replacement, extended warranties on new equipment, and much more. Give Monk Heating and Air Conditioning a call at 570-333-COOL or visit them online at monkhvac.com. That's monkhvac.com for Monk Heating and Air Conditioning. Riley's Pub and Inn, 405 Carverton Road in the Back Mountain. Delicious food, family-friendly, dine-in and take-out. Specializing in Sicilian pizza, tasty burgers and cheesesteaks, and scrumptious wings and strombolis. Check them out on Facebook. Call in to place your order, 570-696-2500. Visit T.C. Riley's, Carverton Road in the Back Mountain. Dallas alum Dr. Walter Delgadio with Wayne Memorial Urology, with offices in Wilkes-Barre and Honesdale. Located at 670 South River Street, Suite 301, 570-266-8543. Dr. Walter Delgadio with Wayne Memorial Urology. Same care, new alliance. Dr. Delgadio wishes the Dallas Mountaineers the best of luck the rest of the season. Transportation Incorporated is hiring. Check for available positions at PoconoTransportation.com. Would you like to become a school bus driver? They're among the most important members of the community and educational system. They go beyond their fundamental roles of student transportation to become leaders of their communities. Safely transport students to and from school. Support youth sports teams by transporting them to games. Dedicated to their profession and providing needed services to the North Pocono community. Have high standards of safety and professionalism to become role models. Looking to better the community you live in? Consider becoming a school bus driver. Give Pocono Transportation Incorporated a call. Established in 1936, serving the North Pocono area for over 88 years. 570-842-0480. It's PoconoTransportation.com. The Sapkowski family and the entire Pocono Transportation team wish the Trojans good luck tonight and the rest of the season. Our friends at ECYEH, Region 7, Education for Children and Youth Experiencing Homelessness Program. Every child deserves school stability. We thank our friends at ECYEH, Region 7. Tracy Zarola of Lewis and Freeman Real Estate, representing buyers and sellers in the Back Mountain, West Side, and all of northeastern Pennsylvania. Call Tracy if you're looking to sell your home, 570-696-0723. Buyers are out there, don't miss yours. Tracy is a consistent top producer and is committed to making your real estate experience an easy one. When you think of buying or selling a home, think Tracy Zarola at Lewis and Freeman. We thank our friends at Chancellor Financial Trusted Advisors. Services include asset management, retirement planning, education planning, estate planning, and tax planning. Give Bob Dwyer and his team a call. For a free consultation, 570-822-4475. Chancellor Financial, located on Public Square in Wilkes-Barre. McCarthy Tire Service, celebrating over 97 years, trusted to keep America rolling. McCarthy Tire Service has been there for generations of family for the highest quality in tire service and scheduled maintenance. With over 70 locations along the East Coast, our family is growing with yours. We're one of the top independent retailer dealers in the United States. You can visit us at any of our service centers in Wilkes-Barre, Hazleton, and Williamsport. Service your vehicle with a family you can trust. Make your family a part of the next generation of McCarthy Tire Service. Visit us on the web at McCarthyTire.com. We'd like to thank our friends at ECYEH, Region 7, Education for Children and Youth Experiencing Homelessness Program. Every child deserves school stability. We thank our friends at ECYEH, Region 7. Funeral Home. Since 1908, Snowden Funeral Home has been here in our community with compassion and dignity, and 2 locations in Kingston and Shavertown. Visit them online at snowdenfuneralhome.com. From your friends at Snowden Funeral Home.
All right, we're back here at Mountaineer Stadium for the second half. 24-14 is the count, and Dallas will kick off. So North Pocono facing an injury with Joe Brisky, the freshman, and Cole Regal banged up for Dallas. So 2 injuries, and now on this right-hand side goes North Pocono finally. Labaugh brings him out. Whether there's a penalty or not, that was a heck of a tackle by a soccer kid. Brought him down with authority over there. Plays a mean game of soccer. He took out my son Johnny a couple times, and Johnny's like, hey, man, I thought we were friends. Poor's collared tackle there by Labaugh. I'm sure Rich Manello does not go over tackling with Labaugh too much. Hey, you got to bring him down. I'm just thinking he's grateful he brought him down. It could have went for a score. Nobody's even talking to Labaugh over on the sideline. I mean, I think he's having a conversation with one of the guys in a dark sweatsuit outfit. But nobody's come over and yelled at him because, again, that was a touchdown-saving tackle. Here comes North Pocono, different look. And they'll run the football and get stuffed over there. So that went to number 2, Lavery. Williams and Van Orden in on the stop. McCarthy Tire game of the night. Thank our friends at McCarthy Tire, of course. Dr. Todd. Here comes the Trojans. Second down. They throw it out in the flat. And West breaks a tackle there. He's down the sideline before he sees several blue jerseys. So positive yardage here in North Pocono. Comes out of the gate a-gunning. Receivers over on the right-hand side. They're going to roll right. They've got the tight end in the end zone. He throws a lollipop towards the sticks. It's out of bounds. Good job by Zimmerman as Geske was there. But guess what? Yellow hanky. Person downfield, a lineman, asking what we're going to do there, and I'd probably just let it go. Bring up the next down, or do you want to back him up? So tough decisions to be made. Exactly 11 minutes on the clock. Thank our friends at T.C. Riley, Snowden Funeral Home, Dr. Walter Delgado, and Pocono Transportation. You know, there's a lot of school districts hiring and a lot of bus companies hiring. If you live up in the North Pocono community or in that area, give Pocono Transportation a call. They're looking for drivers. You're part of the community, and pretty good gig. Zimmerman, left side. He's got wiggle room. He's running. He's down inside the 5-yard line. So Zimmerman wearing 12. Going over to get the play on the sidelines. So North Pocono chooses not to call the play in from the sidelines. Still a lot of squads that do that. Zimmerman will run all the way over to do it. We'll put number 50 on the right-hand side as a tackle, and two guys on the right-hand side, the guard and the tackle jump. So it'll back up North Pocono by 5. So a false start there on the first and goal. 10-19, 24-14. Dallas in front. Sure, friends out there at Mendocino's in Covington Township tuned in, watching the game tonight for their Trojans. Big supporters here on the John Mendola Show Network. Power I, left. They'll give it to the running back. No, he fakes it. The quarterback's got it right-hand side. They're chasing. Can they get there? No. And they're going to say a flag. Might be a face mask, and it's going to be a touch me down, North Pocono. Chase Zimmerman. Now, is this going to cause North Pocono to go for 2 here? Or they're just going to line up, take the penalty on the kickoff? So face mask that will be assessed on the kickoff. Here comes the extra point here for the Trojans in North Pocono. Hanging in here, can pull this thing off. Sam Magnotta looking for the 21st point. And that looked like it could have been blocked. It was not. Up and through. 3-point game. We'll be back here at Mountaineer Stadium.
Home. Since 1908, Snowden Funeral Home has been here in our community with compassion and dignity, and 2 locations in Kingston and Shavertown. Visit them online at snowdenfuneralhome.com. from your friends at Snowden Funeral Home.
We're back here at Mountaineers Stadium. So Magnana to kick off here. You've got Valley View and Scranton in a tight one. Western Wayne all over Honesdale. Wyoming area leads Berwick, trail over Old Forge. Riverside shutting out Susquehanna. Dunmore leads Lakeland. Tunkhannock beating Hanover area. Crestwood a touchdown better than Pittston area. Lake Lehman 2 touchdowns better than Nanticoke. It is Hazleton area 3 touchdowns better than the Wolfpack. Carbondale all over Montrose. Executive Education leading Wyoming Valley West. Curious about a Danville score in Southern Columbia. Got to try to find that somewhere here on X. I'll be looking around to see what's going on there. Should be somebody down that way that could post a score. Dallas now with the football here. First drive for the second half. Zapaticki got Geske alongside him. Regal not in the lineup. And Zapaticki goes down after the errant snap as Wolf was chasing him. That'll be down inside the 5-yard line. So not the start for Dallas that they would want. By the way, back in Wilkes-Barre, Hanover area is trailing Tunkhannock. Zapaticki looking across the middle and just a little bit low. Receivers to each side. And in the flat, West is there to break that up. And now we're going to have to kick it away. Baba is going to boot this one. It's going to be great field position here for North Pocono as it takes a sideways bounce and heads over to the sideline. It'll be a short field here for the Trojans and their chance to take the lead with 8:42 to go in the third. As we thank our friend Dr. Walter Delgadio, office in Wilkes-Barre right there at the Riverfront Complex, right overlooking the river. Got to get an appointment with that guy. I think I'm going to give him a call and hook up with Dr. Walter Delgadio. Throwing, bombs away Lorraine, going up top, and good defense. 8:35 on the clock. McCarthy Tire Game of the Night. We thank our friends at TC Riley, Snowden Funeral Home, Dr. Walter Delgadio. We've got an office in Wilkes-Barre, and Pocono Transportation looking for drivers. They go straight up the belly, the Trojans, to number 2, Brady Lavery. (24-21). The tens digit for you school kids is burned out in the Dallas scoreboard, so it says 24-1. But it's 24-21, and a holding call is coming up here on the line. So Gray got the ball. Going against the Trojans. This thing is going to go down to the wire the way this thing's going. 7:52 to go in the third. Smoking Indians taking on Selinsgrove tonight. District 4, Southern Columbia, and Danville going head-to-head. Trail all over Old Forge, 34-7. Scranton Prep leads Pawpack by a couple of scores. Mid-Valley leading West Scranton. Tunkhannock over Hanover area. And flags are down. Valley View takes the lead on Scranton. Senior day tomorrow for Abington Heights. They've got Delaware Valley. Crestwood still leading Pittston, last I checked. And Hazleton all over Wilkes-Barre. How about it? Receivers over to the right. They'll bring a guy in a deep motion. They're going to fake this way, throw the screen this way. It's a lollipop. It's picked off. And guess who's there? He gives it to his buddy. I love the idea. I don't think what's his name was going to like it, but it is Dallas football. Malarkey gave it up to his pally. I still think it's Dallas football here in the center. They're trying to sort it out there. Malarkey's having a heck of a game, man. That little lollipop there was pick-me-off time. Huge, huge play by Dallas. They're going to line up and not fool around here already, right at the line of scrimmage. 7:20 on the clock here in the third quarter. Tice Mason on the right-hand side. Two receivers to each side. You got Malarkey in the slot. Logan Geske. And, of course, number 4, Dylan Geske. And here comes Zapatikian, and guess what? After all that stuff, we got a little discussion. Malarkey saying, you could take these gloves. I don't need them. I don't need no stinking gloves. He could do things with his bare hands. Well, the officials now having a little conversation. Not thinking about TC Riley's right now. They're not. They're like, yeah, not sure if I'm getting the pizza or the wings. But, you know, as this game goes on, they're open late. We could do it. And there's no explanation. They have a chat and then don't tell us anything. What's that? Come on, dudes. First down, ball at the 46-yard line. Zapatiki, roly. And he gets biffled. They jump on his back just for fun over there, and it's a sack 'em and a pack 'em. It's a home guitar course for North Pocono. John Philippe, part of that wrecking crew for North Pocono. Flat. Geske trying to get a block out there, and oh man, that is a biffle by Wolf, but a flag comes in. So I'm not sure if Mason held or they're going to get something going on here that the North Pocono Trojans did, but it looks like it's going against Dallas based on what the Trojans are talking about. Going to bring up third down. The rain looks like it's ceased. Flag on the field. More chat from the officials. No rush to get home. Personal foul, Dallas. Well, something happened there. I'm not sure if it was like a low block or block in the back or not real sure. But something serious, personal foul. I mean, chop block. They didn't really explain it. So Dallas will still have the football with 6:31 and counting. It's just been a lot of delays here in this second half. 24-21, DALLAS Dallas. Two backs. Zapaticki. Geske gets hit by Wolf. That was a hard hit there as Geske gets up slowly. Bring up a punting situation here for Dallas. Cole West, the put-together guy who looks as athletic as you're going to get there. 6'2", 190 pounds. And Cole West, just a sophomore. Bombs away for the punt. Going to take a little roll there for Dallas. Get down to the 27-yard line or so. 1st and 10. Let's do it again. North Pocono with the football. We'll be back here in the McCarthy Tire Game of the Night. Back at it here at Mountaineer Stadium, North Pocono. Can they take the lead? Dallas is bringing the heat up front. And they get stuffed right about the 30-yard line. Short gain. But Dallas loading up the box. Lavery on that carry. They're going to throw it. Zimmerman rolling. He gets somebody right in his face. And it's a completion out in that flat. And it's a first down. Zimmerman got the toe boom laid on him. He is barely making it over towards the sideline as number 56 just laid him out. Zach Williams, 6'2", 220 pounds. Right side, ball gets loose. But I think the Trojans got it. They're trying to get to the bottom of the pile. Frank Galicki looking for an Italian roll like he's in Macanaqua there. And a flag gets thrown late. That's probably going against Dallas. Give Galicki credit, man. He is one tough hombre. There's no doubt about it. No Galicki a long time. The ref recovered the ball. That's a pretty good one. This guy down there, he's giving Frank the business. I like it. Frank could take it, though. He's a big boy. Well, I mean, he's in the 70s, man. He is not afraid. He's still reffing games, getting down, getting dirty there. So North Pocono has the football. Now, there is that flag. Let's see what that is all about. It's actually against North Pocono. I thought it was going against Dallas based on the reaction. Pulled the guy off the pile, threw him. Well, that according to our staff here, crack staff that we have on duty, doing homework, trying to be good in their class. I guess that's what it's all about. Colored pencils and everything here. We're not fooling around. Second down and long. Hole, right side, and Malarkey finishing it off. There are bodies all over the place. Mountaineers, Trojans. I mean, this is just a hard-fought, rock'em sock'em robot kind of game. Just under 4 minutes here in the third quarter, and they're starting to try to move along here, but it's going to kind of been a meandering here with a lot of penalty flags. Mid-Valley all over West Scranton. 3 receivers over to the left-hand side. It's going to be Zimmerman rolling. He goes to the flat. He's got his dude, but he's got to be met over there by 1-2 Mountaineers. Clean up duty. Brings up 4th down. Paul Crew couldn't get it done out there, but he had no chance with the Mountaineers playing tough defensively, and that 3-point lead is still there. Still anybody's football game here at Mountaineer Stadium tonight. Lackawanna Trail has really put it to Old Forge 42-7 at this point. How does Trail do it every year? Scranton Prep over Wallenpaupack 35-13. Block kick, no. Malarkey again. Are you kidding me, Malarkey? And the ball goes forward. Oh, man, Dave Casper. Touchdown, Dallas. Unbelievable. The Mountaineers find a way to get it done, and Malarkey is having the game of his life. The ball just kept scooting. And I wish I had a replay to show you with Malarkey, who came up gimping, but got the frozen thing, and Malarkey's coming over. Let's hope he's okay. Regal already went down, and Malarkey's getting over to the trainer. Hopefully he'll ice up and be okay here for the Mountaineers, but that is a huge play. It ain't over by any means. North Pocono's still in this football game, but the special teamers, as 18 goes into hold here for Dallas. Jim Youngblood up good. 31-21, DALLAS. We'll be back.
Transportation Incorporated is hiring. Check for available positions at PoconoTransportation.com. Would you like to become a school bus driver? They're among the most important members of the community and educational system. They go beyond their fundamental roles of student transportation to become leaders of their communities. Safely transport students to and from school. Support youth sports teams by transporting them to games. Dedicated to their profession and providing needed services to the North Pocono community. Have high standards of safety and professionalism to become role models. Looking to better the community you live in? Consider becoming a school bus driver. Give Pocono Transportation Incorporated a call. Established in 1936, serving the North Pocono area for over 88 years. 570-842-0480. It's PoconoTransportation.com. The Sapkowski family and the entire Pocono Transportation team wish the Trojans good luck tonight and the rest of the season.
And we are back here at Dallas. A little squibber kick, and North Pocono falls on it. So it'll be 1st and 10 for them with good field position, just 60 yards till pay dirt. They switch the footballs out. Frank Galicki puts it down at the 40, and the Trojans will have 1st and 10. 2:42, quarter number 3. Carbondale all over Montrose tonight. 36 Zipperoni. Dallas showing heat. North Pocono running the ball. They get by the initial line, and good positive yardage there for the Trojans. So busting through that initial contact, Brady Lavery. Tunkhannock leading Hanover area 32-0. Excuse me. Western Wayne all over Honesdale. Crestwood Pittston tied up. Guy in motion. Quarterback sneaker, ball on the ground, not sure. I think it was just a sneaker for the first down, and he's got it as the Trojans do the job. Number 6 now bouncing in here for the Dallas Mountaineers. That is Colt Van Orden, 5'11", $175. Williams comes out. Freedom beating East Stroudsburg South tonight. Of course, everybody knows Bethlehem Freedom, the team to beat down there thus far this year in the Lehigh Valley. 2 receivers over to the left. They're going to throw a quick one to West. West gets by the first guy, but dropped the football. He made a move. Did he have the ball as Mike Lewis grabbed it and started going the other way? He had it for a split second, and he was moving, but then it popped out. But that was almost dangerous there for North Pocono. Receivers to the left, pitch to the right. And dudes there, and a flag came in the area of holding against North Pocono. Lots of pads on the ground coming out, $1:23 on the clock. Geske is just kind of like out there. I don't know how he's competing. It looks like he's in some type of pain. But sometimes you got to play through. Malarkey's coming out to play through it. Geske's now coming out as coach is saying, hey, can you go or can't you go, I think, right now. Coach Vanell having a conversation about what they're running there and what he wants to see out of the linebacker position. North Pocono's coming in quick. Geske's saying, all right, I'll go back in here, Coach. Whatever you say, we'll get it done. We'll stuff them. Easier said than done. North Pocono down 10. $1:15 third quarter. Quarterback fake. Zimmerman's been good with his feet, but a great open field tackle. And guess who that was? Geske. He looks like he's got a groin or something going on where he's not 100% right now, but he's going and making football plays out there. Hard-nosed fella. 3rd and 19 now for the North Pocono Trojans. Trailing by 10 here in the back mountain of the McCarthy Tire Game of the Night. Thank T.C. Riley's, Snowden Funeral Home, Dr. Walter Delgadio in Wilkes-Barre, and Pocono Transportation. Zimmerman trying to get by something, and he just ran into some Mountaineers there up front as Dallas gets the job done defensively. Dallas is going to have to lick their wounds and get back next week, but their second half of the season schedule is not as gruesome as the first 5 weeks. It's a little more in their favor. But, boy, they're going to have to get healthy, and that's not easy. But maybe some of these 9th or 10th graders can help step up here for the Mountaineers. The quarter is over. We're taking a break. 31-21. We'll be back.
Billy's Pub and Inn, 405 Carverton Road in the Back Mountain. Delicious food, family-friendly, dine-in and take-out. Specializing in Sicilian pizza, tasty burgers and cheesesteaks, and scrumptious wings and strombolis. Check them out on Facebook. Call them to place your order, 570-696-2500. Visit T.C. Riley's, Carverton Road in the Back Mountain. Dallas alum Dr. Walter Delgadio with Wayne Memorial Urology, with offices in Wilkes-Barre and Honesdale. Located at 670 South River Street, Suite 301. 570-266-8543. Dr. Walter Delgadio with Wayne Memorial Urology. Same care, new alliance. Dr. Delgadio wishes the Dallas Mountaineers the best of luck the rest of the season.
Back at it here at Mountaineer Stadium to start quarter number 4. North Pocono's got a kick, and they do. Coming up hard is the Mountaineers to make the catch at the 33-yard line. And that's where they'll start things out. Appreciate you joining us tonight. Get to some scores coming up, and there are some good ones out there. Dallas with the football. Right side. Not much. You're up 10. If you could burn this clock, get a couple first downs, you'd feel like, okay, we're in a little better spot. But North Pocono's still in it. 21-20. Scranton leads Valley View. Wyoming area all over Berwick. Riverside leads Susquehanna. Dunmore over Lakeland. Crestwood, Pittston tied. Lehman still leads Nanticoke. Executive Education over Wyoming Valley West. So Gavin Lewis gets it, but not much doing there. Third down and long here for Dallas, under the 11-minute mark. The Friday Night Football Blitz coming at you about 10 o'clock tonight with Coach George Hawanitz, former coach of Valley View, and myself. We got Jimmy Terwilliger from East Stroudsburg University. Talk about tomorrow's huge matchup against Kutztown. Family weekend. Kutztown ranked number 8 in the country. But East Stroudsburg, Jimmy Terwilliger knows what he's doing out there. It should be a good matchup. Here comes Dallas. Apatiki. He rolls, throws a softie out to Malarkey in the flat. Got it for a first down for D-A-L-L-A-S. Nate Malarkey has been a bear tonight for the Mountaineers. Dallas, Zapatiki looking. He's got 3 weeks to throw. And he's going to do the breakaway down the sideline. Malarkey in his hands. And Nate Malarkey down to the 3-4 yard line. That is a long completion. How about it? You see him just break containment, and Malarkey just said, listen, I'll go beyond him. He does, and a perfect strike from Zapatiki to Malarkey. Malarkey lines up as fullback now in front of Geske. Now he goes back to it. Zapatiki, right side, churning, Wolf grabs him from behind. Zapatiki getting up slow. Under the 10-minute mark. Six rolls in. Colt Van Orden. Right-hand side, touch me down, the Dallas Mountaineers. So they get the job done, putting the ball in the end zone. Malarkey. Extra point coming. It is up and it is through. 38-21, 9:26 on the clock. We'll be back.
Home. Since 1908, Snowden Funeral Home has been here in our community with compassion and dignity, and 2 locations in Kingston and Shavertown. Visit them online at snowdenfuneralhome.com. From your friends at Snowden Funeral Home.
Back at it here, Mountaineer Stadium. Lakeland and Dunmore knotted up at 14, y'all. Crestwood Pittston 14, y'all. Lake Lehman has taken a 28-7 lead over the Trojans. And Laba down inside the 5. It is West. And he got Malachi crunched on that one. Ouch. You hit him high, I'll hit him low. That one hurt. You're West. They're trying to pick him up. Like, okay, you're okay, buddy. We need you. We need you. That's a stinger. West feeling that one. You just saw both guys converge. 9:19 on the clock here in the 4th. We're past 9 o'clock. The football blitz coming tonight at 10 with Coach George Juanitz and myself. Look forward to chatting with some coaches and some players tonight. Scranton hanging on right now against Valley View. Left side. They're bouncing. Great move there by the Trojans. So one of the Dallas players is down. Got hit pretty hard over there. Brady Lavery with the football. But on the other side over here, 34, Hunter Pitcavage. He got biffled a bit by one of the big linemen. He's got to come off. Might have took an awkward fall there with some 285-pound guy going on him. But it was a good block, I think, by the Trojans nonetheless. Sometimes you're just on the other end of things. Make Dylan Castor, make him more 6'7", 335. So big cabbage facing 6'7", 335. Not easy. West, oh, you got the give and go, the stop and go, the give it to Wolf, and Wolf still going. They couldn't strip the football, and he goes in for the touchdown from 63 yards out. He's just too big, too burly, too tough as they tried to strip the football. What a great effort by Dallas, but Wolf gets the job done. 8:07 on the clock, and the kick is up, and it ain't pretty, but it's good. It is 38-28, 8:07. Trojans ain't going away. We said that. We'll be back. McCarthy Tire Game of the Night.
Home. Since 1908, Snowden Funeral Home has been here in our community with compassion and dignity, and 2 locations in Kingston and Shavertown. Visit them online at snowdenfuneralhome.com. From your friends at Snowden Funeral Home.
We are back. 10-point lead. Ball still meandering around. Dallas has a lot of real estate, but there's plenty of white jerseys, and they get the job done near the 20-yard line, and that's where Dallas will take over. 8:01 on the clock. Appreciate you joining us here on the McCarthy Tire Game of the Night on the John Mendola Show Network. Want to thank our friends, Dr. Walter Delgadio, with an office in Wilkes-Barre. T.C. Riley's here in the back mountain. Pocono Transportation in Covington Township looking for drivers. And Snowden Funeral Home. Flat, Malarkey breaks one dude. Got a block there and just got some yardage. That was dangerous, right in between a couple of Trojans. It was one of those, okay, he could break it or he could get a pick sixer. You don't need that right now if you're Dallas, but North Pocono, again, dangerous. Here is Zapaticki. He runs into a pile and goes forward. That was a hard-nosed run. One thing Rich Manello said, get Zapaticki a little, little upset, turns it up. So he likes the pain. Wolf is going to try to get himself off. He falls down, and they get lucky. That is a smart play by the junior. He's hurt, falls down, and unless they called the timeout. But either way, we'll be back here on the McCarthy Tire Game of the Night.
Transportation Incorporated is hiring. Check for available positions at PoconoTransportation.com. Would you like to become a school bus driver? They're among the most important members of the community and educational system. They go beyond their fundamental roles of student transportation to become leaders of their communities. Safely transport students to and from school. Support youth sports teams by transporting them to games. Dedicated to their profession and providing needed services to the North Pocono community. Have high standards of safety and professionalism to become role models. Looking to better the community.
Back at it after the injury. 7:20 on the clock. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Dallas Mountaineers. Zapaticki will keep it, trying to get around the edge. Get a little chip over there from the back, and they get to the outside, but it stops the clock with 7:15 to go. You want to kind of stay in bounds here and see if you could kind of get to the end. Again, you're up 10. But the way North Pocono is playing, you don't want to give them any extra chances. They're feisty. And player did not get off on time. Should be a free 5 yards coming up here for Dallas. Substitutions here for North Pocono have been fast and furious, but not enough. Another flag. Susquehanna fighting back against Riverside. Crestwood has taken the lead against Pittston area. Dunmore lead on Lakeland. Receivers to each side. Dunmore doing it right now. Dallas looking to do it. Zapaticki trying to get a block, and he does, and gets it out to Lewis, who gets 5 or 6 yards. That's a dangerous high school football play, but they made it work. 6:50. You've got to keep this clock moving. I don't care what you do if you're Dallas right now. You do not want to give North Pocono an opportunity here to get within 3. Geske gets something, but North Pocono does a good job of closing that down. Bring up 3rd down and about 4. 6:23. Galicki switches it to exactly the 50-yard line, right on the stripe, so it's really 3rd and 3. Zapaticki keeps it left side. Yeah, flag comes in late in the area of holding. Holding Dallas. Push him back, way back. 5:57 on the clock. Like Lehman, a final against Nanticoke, they win. Scranton Prep beats Wallenpaupack tonight. Dallas. Zapaticki going to throw. He's getting the heat. And he gets biffled in the open field over there. Who's there again? Wolf. He is bringing the heat. So a heck of a job, and he is a heck of a player. Number 31, Evan Wolf, 6'2", 210 pounds. Can grow into that body a little bit more. Fourth down. With 5:05, is Dallas going to let this clock bleed down and call a timeout, or are they just going to kick it away here? Center moved. And it's going to be a 5-yard penalty here on Dallas with 4:56. And a 10-point lead. Bamba. Nice catch by West. 70 yards to get to a score with 4:45 to go, down 10. We'll be back. McCarthy Tire Game of the Night. North Pocono. Zimmerman is looking. Screen is set up. Flag is down. And what are we going to get a hold on North Pocono? Rich Manello looking. Decision to make. Push him back. 1st and 20. 4:39. Give to the running back and finally brought down over there. Geske. .425 and counting. Playing into the night here at Mountaineer Stadium as the band fires it up. Timeout coming, North Pocono. Yep, they stopped the clock finally here at the 4:10 mark. They might put a couple tickeronis on here. Is that a hurt player or just what are they saying here to stop that clock? And it wasn't a timeout. Wasn't a first down. So it's 2nd and 10. They're going to throw it out in the flat and wide from Zimmerman as he tried to get it out to his receiver, number 15, Chris Macernia. About 40 minutes away from the Friday Night Football Blitz. Former coach George Hawanitz and myself will talk with coaches and players tonight from the games. .401 on the clock. Timeout, North Pocono. We got a timeout. We'll take one as well. We'll be back.
Our friends at ECYEH Region 7, Education for Children and Youth Experiencing Homelessness Program. Every child deserves school stability. We thank our friends at ECYEH Region 7. Tracy Zarola of Lewis and Freeman Real Estate, representing buyers and sellers in the Back Mountain, West Side, and all of northeastern Pennsylvania. Call Tracy if you're looking to sell your home. 570-696-0723. Buyers are out there. Don't miss yours. Tracy is a consistent top producer and is committed to making your real estate experience an easy one. When you think of buying or selling a home, think Tracy Zarola at Lewis and Freeman. We thank our friends at Chancellor Financial Trusted Advisors. Services include asset management, retirement planning, education planning, estate planning, and tax planning. Give Bob Dwyer and his team a call.
Back at it. North Pocono going to look backside. They got Wolf, and they... No. Just kind of fell. 3:56 on the clock. 4th down. Almost a possibility there, but North Pocono couldn't get the job done. Now it is 4th down. Trailing 38-28. Carbondale beats Montrose officially tonight. Valley View leading Scranton by a few in the 4th. Here come the Trojans. Plenty of room. Can he get to the marker? He's going to be short by a hair. Let's see what they say. All the Dallas Mountaineers are pointing, nope, didn't make it. All the officials are going to eyeball it from here. Now the other official comes over to put in his 2 cents. Galicki. I think it's short because the stick looks like it's on the other side of the 40. North Pocono pleading for a measurement. The officials having a conversation. It's Dallas football. The Trojans don't even get the benefit of the doubt there as it's going the other way after a long convo. That's got to be tough if you're the official on that opposite sideline because you're getting an earful right now. How about a measurement? Come on. .346 on the clock. Might even make it home by the Friday Night Football blitz tonight. Geske, that is. I grew up, knew the kid name is Geske, and they go by Geske, so sometimes I slip up. That's why. The ball down to about the 36-yard line or so. It'll be second down here for the Mountaineers of Dallas. Thank our friends at T.C. Riley's. Great food, good times. Snowden Funeral Home, Pocono Transportation, they're hiring drivers, and Dr. Walter Delgado office in Wilkes-Barre. Geske going forward for a couple. Timeout. 2:53 to go. We'll take a timeout and be back.
Riley's Pub and Inn, 405 Carverton Road in the Back Mountain. Delicious food, family-friendly, dine-in and take-out. Specializing in Sicilian pizza, tasty burgers and cheesesteaks, and scrumptious wings and strombolis. Check them out on Facebook. Call them to place your order, 570-696-2500. Visit T.C. Riley's, Carverton Road in the Back Mountain. Dallas alum Dr. Walter Delgado with Wayne Memorial Urology, with offices in Wilkes-Barre and Honesdale. Located at 670 South River Street, Suite 301, 570-266-8543. Dr. Walter Delgado with Wayne Memorial Urology. Same care, new alliance. Dr. Delgado wishes the Dallas Mountaineers the best of luck the rest of the season.
All right, we are back here. 2:53 on the clock. Dallas, third down and short. Geske goes forward. He's got the first down. That should be the sealer here for the Dallas Mountaineers. Another first down, and the clock will roll. Heck of an effort tonight from North Pocono. Movement up front. Geske trying to go off tackle there. Ball gets loose at the end. Not sure, but everybody kind of just jumped in. Timeout. North Pocono. 2:11 on the clock. We'll be back.
Transportation Incorporated is hiring. Check for available positions at PoconoTransportation.com. Would you like to become a school bus driver? They're among the most important members of the community and the educational system. They go beyond their fundamental roles of student transportation to become leaders of their communities. Safely transport students to and from school. Support youth sports teams by transporting them to games. Dedicated to their profession and providing needed services to the North Pocono community. Have high standards of safety and professionalism to become role models. Looking to better the community you live in? Consider becoming a school bus driver. Give Pocono Transportation Incorporated a call. Established in 1936, serving the North Pocono area for over 88 years. 570-842-0480. It's PoconoTransportation.com. The Sapkowski family and the entire Pocono Transportation team wish the Trojans good luck tonight and the rest of the season.
Second and 9. Here come the Mountaineers. 2:11 on the clock after the North Pocono timeout. Play action. They're going to roll to the right. They got a little wiggle room. He's got to go down. He does. Zapatiki does the smart thing there. And that will bring up third down. $1:49 on the clock. Dallas looking to salt this away against a hard-nosed North Pocono football team. Impressed with the Trojans. I backfield. 9 seconds on the play clock, and they give it. Geske meets number 5. Gray on the tackle on that one. Fourth down here for the Mountaineers. Thank our friends again at TC Riley's in the Back Mountain. Delicious food that I wish I had right now. Could go for their wings, their pizza, maybe a burger. I could probably eat it all, but I got to get back for the Friday night football blitz at 10 o'clock. Might make it. It's going to be tight. Got to keep it under, the speed limit. Snowden Funeral Home, Dr. Walter Delgado with offices in Wilkes-Barre. And Pocono Transportation looking for bus drivers. Time out of the field. We'll be back.
Home. Since 1908, Snowden Funeral Home has been here in our community with compassion and dignity, and 2 locations in Kingston and Shavertown. Visit them online at snowdenfuneralhome.com. From your friends at Snowden Funeral Home.
All right, here we go. It is 4th down, 45 Tickeronis. Zapatiki's going to throw. He's got the long bomb, and it's a touchdown. So Dallas seals the deal, Lucille. Don't think North Pocono's too happy about it. One of the coaches put their arms up like you threw a touchdown, but I get it kind of from Dallas's perspective. If you don't throw it and you run it, they get the ball back. I mean, it is a long shot. They would score, do whatever, but might look at it a little differently from the North Pocono sideline. Extra point here from Laba. Up and through. Hard-fought game tonight between 2 quality teams, the Trojans and the Mountaineers. Nothing to hold their heads at for North Pocono. No doubt about it. They played tough all night long. 38 seconds on the clock. We'll be back for the kickoff. comes the kickoff. Trojans grab it. And down to the 35, 36-yard line. And North Pocono will have the football trailing 45-28. So Greg Dolan's crew came to Mountaineer Stadium and played a hard-nosed football game tonight. A lot to be proud of here for the Trojans, no doubt about it. They played as tough as you're going to get. And they give it on that left-hand side. And a tackle right there. Lyman took down Pick Cabbage again. And he'll get himself off the grass. 12 seconds here on the clock. And that'll do it. Final score is 45-28. Appreciate you joining us here on the John Mendola Show Network, the McCarthy Tire Game of the Night.